Hello guys, delusional Falcons fan is here. Sorry I did not post on Monday like I usually do. It was a busy day, but today is a great Tuesday to talk about the Atlanta Falcons and their big win over the Buccaneers on Sunday. So, 31-26 win. You love to see it. Any win in the National Football League is a good win, despite what people say. But obviously, there's still room for improvements no matter if you win or lose. But it's a win. So let's get straight into it. Offensively, Kirk Cousins 300 total yards and only 276 of those came in the air. If you would have told me Kirk Cousins had 16 rushing yards this game, I'd be like, what? All the Kirk Cousins over bettors on his rushing yards are rejoicing. They're literally millionaires now, because I don't know why you would bet that. But 16 yards on the ground for Kirk. He had that amazing run that set up that 3rd and 1 or 4th and 1. Beautiful from Kirk. Just absolutely beautiful. You love to see it. Kirk getting shifty. And 4 touchdowns to go in the air for him. Just beautiful game from Kirk. Love to see it. Just been balling out. This is what we needed. Just a quarterback like this and a leader like Kirk. Love to see it. 5-3 Falcons. So, run game wise, Bijan had like 100 total yards of offense, 63 on the ground. It was a good game for him. Bijan continues to look great in carries and just... Bijan's a very good running back. He's very good. Tyler Algier didn't have that good of a game. Had that fumble that turned into a safety. You hate to see that. And he just didn't do that well on the ground. But I don't expect that from Tyler Algier moving forward. The fumble or the lack of production. He's a very good running back. So we're going to see. And then the weapons. Ray McLeod had a good carry for 17 yards. And he had a couple catches. Darnell Mooney had like 80 yards and a touchdown. Beautiful. Kirk threw an absolute dot to him for a touchdown. Drake London only had like 4 catches. It's okay. You can't expect that going forward. And Bijan also had like 7 catches and a touchdown. Beautiful touchdown from Kirk. Just nobody guarding him. Just love to see that. And I won't talk about one player offensively because I'll mention him later. But the offense I thought looked really good. And you love to see him moving forward, putting up 31 points. Defensively, I thought the coverage was really good at times, but Baker Mayfield has been playing at a crazy level this season, so you can't really be too mad. They were limited on weapons, and Kadon had a really good game. He's a very good tight end, so you obviously see him step up. I thought our run defense was pretty good, besides, it's Bucky Irving. Bucky Irving is like a human pinball, so some of the runs he had were absolutely ridiculous, but besides those, I feel like the run defense was honestly not that bad. We got those 2 picks, Jesse Bates and AJ Terrell, huge picks on Baker. Love to see those. A little bit underthrown balls by Baker, but just beautiful plays from our defenders. And you love to see the takeaways, key takeaways. Obviously, you don't want the team almost letting up a Hail Mary, but he was out of bounds. But I thought coverage was pretty good. Baker's just been playing good. So he was slicing up the defense a little bit, but coverage had a huge step up from last game where they absolutely got torched by Geno Smith. So love to see that. We do need pressure on the quarterback, though. We need to get sacks. I think at this point, we need to trade for a pass rusher during the trade deadline, because it's getting to a point where you can't get pressure, and the quarterbacks have all day to slice up the defense. So hopefully we see a change, and hopefully the general manager sees this and makes a change. Okay, special teams. I thought special teams were pretty good. We had some good returns. Younghoe Koo, you want to see him make that field goal at the end, but he's been a good kicker like his whole career for us, so nothing's going to happen. But you want to see him make that so the game isn't as close, but it's okay. Hey, what you know about them Falcons, bro? My favorite part of the game was number 8 on National Tight Ends Day. He stepped up. Kyle Pitts, 2 touchdowns, 90 yards. Beautiful. He almost fumbled. You don't want to see that. He almost fumbled. It might have been a fumble. I don't know. I was saying the whole time watching the game, nah, it's not a fumble. It was really close. Thank you for calling a touchdown, Mr. Ref, on the field, so it's hard to overturn. And shout out Kyle Pitts. He had such a great game. This is the Kyle Pitts we drafted. The touchdown where he almost lost it, he literally caught it and stiff-armed the defender and kept running. That's beautiful. At his big self. 6'7", 6'8", 6'6". I love you. What a beautiful man. Shout out Kyle Pitts, and he was definitely my favorite part of the game. On National Tight Ends Day, he was one of the brightest stars, and you love to see it because this is the Kyle Pitts we've been expecting. Next week, the Atlanta Falcons host the Dallas Cowboys in the A. And honestly, the Cowboys have not been playing great football. The Cowboys have not been beating like good teams. And if I think the Falcons are a good team, and I believe we are, I think we should be able to get this game and get it done. Obviously, CeeDee Lamb is going to pose some problems. Dak is going to have some really good passes. I'm worried about CeeDee, but the Cowboys defense hasn't really proven anything because they've had a lot of injuries, which is unfortunate. But I think the Atlanta Falcons could get this one done in the A. And I honestly think we're going to get this win against Dallas and move to 6-3 and remain outright first in our division. And honestly, where would that put us? Like the 2 seed in the NFC?
Back again, I use my back against the wall.
I don't know. That's just beautiful. And I think we're going to do it. Thank you guys for watching. We'll see you next week at the Dallas Cowboys game. Go Dirty Birds.